Hello and welcome back to Frostpunk, where we've got a housing crisis at the moment, only because we've just taken on a whole bunch of new people. The medical situation is probably due to where we got them from. They had a lot of injured, so not to worry just yet. We have come a long way with our build. As you can see, we're currently paused, as I don't want anything vanishing or popping up during the intro. We've got a lot to do today. I have a lot planned. As you can see, we've got freezing temperatures on the horizon a few days out, meaning I would like to get some serious, and I mean serious, resource gathering done. Yeah, that means more wood, definitely more coal. We're in a bit of a dire situation with coal at the moment. However, I feel we can turn that around. So, should we find out what these people want? We can also max that out. There we go. Now, let's have a look at the state of play before we get going. We are 4 days ahead of schedule. We're going to have to make another support frame as soon as this one finishes. We currently have 12 in stock and 12 queued. So we need to add one more there. So first off, let's make sure that's a thing. Now, I do want to keep making those after the fact, as we can use them, can't we, to increase our safety levels. Right, let's find out what these people want, shall we? And then we'll find jobs for these 40 people. I mean, yeah, coal is going to be one of them. Right, what have we got here? Radical activists again. An engineer known for his criticism of your... Oh, okay. So, an engineer that's a little upset. I'm not going to read his babble. I condemn all violence, absolutely. We haven't got time for it. I understand their panic, but we've got so many workers, and I felt like that was a good... Why am I explaining it? He should just do his job. Dear oh dear. He had it coming. Motivation will rise slightly. Well, the way we can play this is, regardless of what my own personal thinking is which do we need to change. We don't need any more motivation, so let's condemn all violence. And there we go, that reduces that. Should we get these houses ready? We've got enough wood in stock. They don't actually take a lot. While we have some spare people, yeah, talking of trees, as we look at these, this is what I want to do. I want to get the sawmills researched. Now, can we get all of these? You're not going to touch. I want to get them all touching the church, if possible, without demolishing... Oh, we got a problem there. Okay, we're going to have to demolish that tree. Well, that's 2 trees. There's no trees. I do want to start collecting that as well. That would be rather nice. What do you reckon, guys? What's the odds of us managing to complete this successfully? We're on to double figures, which is nice. Didn't think that was going to be a thing. I wasn't sure how long this was going to last. That should be everyone, right? Can we build another one? Just in case, for future. There, possibly. That's still in range, isn't it? Yeah. Not there, though. Or there. That's the last spot. So, we can't really take on any more people. I mean, we can. However, they won't be affected by the church's radius. I mean, possibly. Should we just put it in, and then we've got all the housing we know will reach the church. There we go. That's everything. We cannot get any more in there. Get those built, and we'll hit play. Right. It wasn't really the intro ended a while ago, but I didn't want to press play because there's a lot going on. We've dealt with him. We're currently researching the top tier. What else are we doing? We've got people... What are you doing? You are heading back out to... Oh, we haven't been to Site 120 yet. I thought we had. No, we haven't. Okay, so... Bolt Hill is on the way. This is where we've got to head out. I got that wrong. I thought that was... The workers' camp was Site 120, but it's not. Okay, okay. So I wonder what we've got at Site 120. Maybe we'll get some resources that very much needed. We are running out of goods here, which is surprising. We can build another steam loading, reloading station, yeah. We should possibly build the houses first, though. Let's not get everybody working everywhere. We've done with that. We don't have the structural profiles yet, but it shouldn't be too long. So we have a whole bunch of spare workers. Perhaps we should make some more of these. We're going to need quite a few, aren't we? We're going to need a lot of those as well. Because if we go back in here, will I remember to turn the buildings on? Let's hope so. The final stage will be assemble the generator. We're going to need 50 steam exchangers and 20 steel composites, which cost a fortune to build. Do we want to think about doing this? We're really going to have to work on both at the same time, aren't we? No shift over. Now, I've noticed food is going to become more and more of an issue as we have more and more people joining. So this has got to go on 24 hour. No choice about that. As we're just not going to have the food otherwise. Right, build those. Could you build those huts really quick? There we go. They're all building. How many people are working on these? Does it say? I think that's just the people living there. Well, we'll wait for them to finish and then we'll build as another reloading station. There we go. Housing is being sorted. Do you think we need to open this 24 hours because of our split shift? It might be an idea. We'll see how the food situation goes. They might just be hungry as long as they don't become starving. How many steam cores? Yes, we have 3 steam cores. So, resources. Let's get a reloading station on here. We can definitely handle it. 31.5 an hour. This one does 77.2. So these two together would be about right, wouldn't they? Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Let's get that up and running. I also want to do something with this. We do have the improved one, don't we? Yes. What sort of rate are these running at? 7.1. 7.1. And we've researched top tier. I think this has got to be done, right? Absolutely. It's a little bit like collecting resources because we make the much needed ventilation plant use less coal, which is the equivalent of gathering more coal. Yes. Right, do that. It's going to take a lot of our dwindling resources, but definitely worth it. Okay, so what can we do here math-wise? If we turn this on to 24 hour, that's not right. We'll find out what that figure is once they're all in there. We need that efficiency to be up. But I feel like if we upgrade these, because steel's going to be a real issue, as these take 20 steel as well. And we're going to need far more of these. We've got 10 waiting at the moment. No one in there. We could be building them, right? These are nearly done, so we can build the second structure over there. Yes, yes. That should be done soon. There we go. We'll take these out of here for now. Should we? Oh, actually, you've overmade them. Never mind. I guess it doesn't count the one in production. Generator. Let's get the second support frame done. And throw everyone on there. It's looking a bit grim, but we can do that. Do we need it 24 hours? Probably not. There we go. We'll wait until morning to sort that out. They no longer have any work. Perhaps we'll shift them over to here. Get them working on there instead and make 10 more of those. Actually, we have a lot of people, don't we? Change of plan. Let's make some more of these since we have the wood. I'm going to say another 9. That'll give us 10 over. Do we need any? I can't remember. For the bonus stuff. No. So the only thing we'd need those for is any safety procedures that we need to do, such as these structural profiles. Yes. The toxicity levels are going to drop. Now, I don't think we need this on at all, actually. Yeah, turn that off, because these things are running okay. I'll be happy at that level. Unhealthy, yes, but not harmful or anything disastrous. There we go. We've got room in here now. Oh, I've used up all my people, guys. Never mind. Can we order something here? We're up to 41. I'm going to say steam cores. And then we could get the fancy reloading stations done. Our people are just everywhere at the moment over here. Yeah, let's do 2 steam cores. Let's do it. Order those. I say that. I know our workforce is low. At the same time, I don't think we could afford to feed them. So instead, perhaps we can just shuffle people around. Is that 24 hour? Yeah, these are all 24 hour. You could really do with a second one of those, couldn't we? Again, you don't have the people. We are at Bald Hill, and we've done some research. Goodness me. Hold your horses, game. You don't breathe in this much. Okay, so what confused me is it says Site 120 at the top, but I believe it's the path to Site 120 and not actually Site 120, since we haven't achieved this yet. And we have to do it within 4 days and 19 hours. Wasn't even paying attention on whether there was a time limit either. Okay, the hill isn't very tall, but offers a wide view over the plain. We can see a string of dark spots not very far from here. Move on, Site 120. Ah, there we go, guys. How long is it going to take us to get there? 8 hours. Well within the limit. There we go. There we go. We're on our way. We'll find out what awaits us there. Hopefully they don't all perish. This is now 24 hours, so we're stocking up on raw food overnight. And then 3 times still, as soon as the foodie place opens. Yeah, we can't put anybody in there yet. How are we doing here? Shall we turn this on? I'm still debating. I might just put them in the coal place. I don't know whether we actually need these yet. Yeah, do you know what? Do it. We'll build them. We'll build them. And we got to do some research, don't we? Yes, because these take far less coal now. We're almost done with research, which will mean we could reclaim the resources, I guess. What does this do? Less engineers. We don't have an engineer shortage, so no, that would kind of be a waste. We might want to start doing this. What's this one? People working here use power tools and advanced work. Oh, what's flashing? Oh, I don't know what it is that does that. Anyway. Yes, so it's just increased at 100% research rate. It will take 12 hours, so only a few hours. Oh, that flashing is annoying. It will take 3 steam cores, although you're upgrading it. So if we've got existing ones, it'll be 1 each to upgrade it. It looks like when that window's open, doesn't it? Should we do the sawmills? No, do the large resource depot. There we go. I'll tell you why. Because we're going to be getting coal gathering ramped right up shortly. Once these are done, building these. Yeah, we've got... Yes, it's dropped. This is perfect. We could use that, couldn't we? Do that. We'll do that. Now that they've started work, and that puts it unhealthy. And these are building more. And once this is done, we've got 4. I like to keep them... We should keep them in multiples of 4, really, shouldn't we? So, another 6. And that'll give us 12. And then we've got some spare. Just in case we need it. This one? Well, our coal is going up because this is off. And when we turn it back on, it's not going to use as much stuff. So, we could also... Let's get these people healthy. Yes, there we go. We'll get these people healthy. Motivation's okay. It's kind of not going anywhere at the moment. Ooh, guys. Can we turn this around? Alright, 25.7. 7.2. We could have... Yes, let's do it. We're going to upgrade this to the one we researched. It's going to take more cores. We have 2 more on the way, though. But I feel like we're always chasing steel. I know it looks a lot at the moment. Believe me, as soon as you click those, it's going to vanish. It's absolutely going to vanish. These shouldn't take too long at all. No. In fact, we don't even need them on 24 hours, do we? Put them on that, and then we can get this underway and get as much coal as possible. In fact, 24 hours. There we go. We'll get more people off here soon. They're nearly done. How are you guys doing? Once these are done, you're building 5, are you? There's all sorts of a weird number. We do have 5 steel composites. When we gathered... Oh, not gathered them. What did we collected them with these guys, didn't we? Yeah. These are done. Right. None in there. Turn that off. We're done with that for now. Let's put them in here. Max that out. There we go. We've found a Site 120. Structural profiles. Come on. Why couldn't it have been good stuff? I just built those. It's fine though. I mean, we'll take it. This place eerily resembles your own camp, but destroyed by fire and riots. Oh, I guess it went a little bit out of hand. We've seen that at our own place, haven't we? There's a lot of discontent. It seems that their generator was very nearly completed before it blew up. Ah! Is that forewarning? Foreshadowing? Is that what's going to happen? A tragic end. Site 120 has been destroyed by a violent rebellion. Unburied bodies lie everywhere. We found no survivors. Well, that's unfortunate. Ah, we can't bring them back to life. Wow, hanging right there. That's pleasant. Site discovered. Snowy hills. We're in no rush to get back, are we? No. So we'll take the resources and then we'll head off to Snowy Hills. Numerous footprints lead from... Ooh, do you know, we'll probably get beat up, won't we? This might be a mistake. Because they're all grumpy. Oh, what do we have here? Sir, people we rescued from the workers' camp, those who fled from the failed generator site, are unhappy with life in our camp. They complain about workplace safety and overtime. Ignore them. Yeah. Easily handling that. Be quiet, we're busy. Right, we can now build a large resource depot. Let's get some more underway. Some more research. Let's go for the sawmill upgrade. Start that. Because what I want to do, you'll see we've got people hanging around at the moment. Oh dear, it's non-stop, isn't it? Is this Site 120 people again? A construction site worker came up with an ingenious redesign of joints used in scaffolding and formwork. I was going to say framework. It's a minor and apparently safe change which should significantly advance work. Will you order its adoption? Of course. There we go. 10% progress. That they can't have negative effects, can they? As far as I know. No. Why is the progress not there? 6 hours. Why isn't this supposed to be a progress bar? Never mind, just ignore it. What do we have here? Our last hope. Surely the workers you took in must know more than they are letting on. That they are letting on. Anyway, you can count on us. Whatever you were trying to write there. Or whatever I was trying to read. Should we get the depot built? Do we have spare workers? We do. I think there looks like a nice place. Get in. Let's get that built while we've got 15 spare, because I feel like that's a luxury at the moment. Why do I want to do that? Coal. You'll see it's growing because while we're taking advantage of low toxicity and not having this on, we could turn it on and make this perfectly fine. But yeah, We should take advantage. And it's filling up fast because we have 2 of these running now. What are you saying here? 7 sick. Come on. Trust it to be everybody in here almost. We've got 13 total sick. And 7 of them work at that new place. Ridiculous. Right, you're done there. Build more. That's what I say. Absolutely build more. How many more? How many we got so far? 13. 7. Can we do 7? Right, that'll give us 20. Perfect. You'll see the steel went down rapidly. Is this 24 hour? Yes, and it's full. I don't believe that's the correct figure. I don't know how it works out. That's at 8.2 and at 102%. Okay, now it's rising. And this is at 22.1. Really? 8.2? Is that all that increased by? Feel I've been gypped here. Anyway, sawmill upgrades. We're going to just keep researching that stuff. You saw the coal was stacking up there. What does this one do? Increases the rate. We might as well increase the range first. Yeah, increase the range. Then we don't have to keep faffing about. We're moving them. We're only at 102% there, aren't we? Yeah, why is that? 2 absent. Building. Okay, yeah, we've got building going on over here. Big old building. Where have you reached? Icy plateau. Yes, I remember this. The rails are covered with ice, sometimes disappearing under it. We follow them until they are no longer visible. Track to nowhere. After the track disappeared under the ice, we followed its general direction for a couple of miles. Seeing nothing on the horizon, then backtracked and fanned out, trying to find the place where the track comes back. It seems that it does not. Where did the track lead? We might never know. Well, that's it then. That's as far as we can go out that way. Head back here. We're going to go to the trapper's cabin. Yeah, let's do that then. We'll get everything explored and then we can head out that way. I mean, potentially we have 30 workers here. These guys. So that's another thing to think about once they're finished exploring. Could we get this built? We could queue some here. There's an idea. Let's queue some. So we don't max out on coal. Okay, we ran out of steel. There you go. There's the steel issue. We're not building it just yet. What do we have? Oh yes, we're here. Steel and wood. Ooh, that's lovely. We followed the fugitives into the foothills but lost the trail here. The freshly fallen snow has covered all footprints, so I guess this is a dead end as well. Which is okay, we can take... That's a lot of steel and wood. Brilliant. Brilliant, guys. I would like to read that. However, I'm excited that we've got loads of resources. So you're heading out that way. They'll go to the lost crates. Maybe that's even more resources. It'd be nice if we found another food source for a while. Right, get in. Let's do it. This is almost done. Let's make sure that's on coal. Now we've got bags of room. Our workers should head back to here. 11.4, so that will be... If we upgrade that one as well, that would be 22.8. And this at 24 hour does 25.7. So this has to be an upgrade. Let's upgrade that one. I want this absolutely maxed. Not enough steam cores. Do what? I thought it was 2 steam cores. But it's an upgrade, isn't it, to this that takes 1. Really? Really? Ah, there you go. I wasn't clicking on the upgrade thing. There you go. It is 1. We've got 2 on the way. I would like to do something similar with coal at some point, because 90 and this is only 62.63, right? That would be 63. Yeah, we can definitely do more. That's why it's filling up. Are these both on 24 hour? They absolutely are. We could perhaps change that not to 24 hour, but that... I don't know what the actual rate would be. Let's turn it off for a minute. Let's turn it off for a minute. Put it back on normal hours. So, what can we do? How many of these do we have queued? We need to make another 20. Can we put another 5 in here? No, because they take 20 steel. But we have so much steel on the way. That's going to help no end. Right, let's do 3 more anyway. We can afford that, right? There we go. Yeah, I know we're out of steel. How are we doing? Still only 4 days ahead of schedule. It's looking a bit rough, isn't it? Could we put something in here? Well, what we could do, actually, is put none in there. Start making these. Why did I click that? I didn't mean to click that. You got click happy. Maximum. There we go. On. Sawmill researched. Let's research this then. No, we can't. We're out of steel. Of course we are. That's upgrading. That's fine. We'll research this as soon as we have 40 steel. Which should keep going. It'll be a lot quicker once that's finished. Our coal has turned around, hasn't it? Yeah. Our wood's turned around as well. We don't have nearly enough people collecting this. But it's 20 and 22. Well, yeah, it swings and roundabouts for that, isn't it? We'd have to upgrade the dock to build another collection thing, which I don't want to do. We do get more steam cores, which I think coal collection. I would like this to be absolutely jam-packed. Ready for the big freeze. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. What's up now? Suspicious fire. This does not look promising. A fire devastated the construction site. Thankfully, it broke out after working hours, so there were no victims. The speed with which it spread is suggestive of arson. Wait, isn't that what happened to Site 1? It's them Site 120 Muppets. Oh dear, get a grip, guys. Safety or 4x2 levels. No, safety. It's fine. 4 hours. We can do 4 hours. Is that 4 hours and it's not 24 hour? Oh, the timing. Lovely. Lovely. What does this do? This does motivation, which we're not struggling with. Do we have anything that we can make them happy? Is it this place? Motivation will rise. It's all motivation. We need discontent will fall. There we go. Our transport has arrived. Now, what do we want? Another steam core? You know, it might be tempting. I don't know whether it will be useful. Can we fit more people in? I mean, we could get another what? It's 2, isn't it? So 10? 12. Possibly. We could do, we could bring in some of these, maybe. Do you know what? Do it. Let's get another 12 people in. I think there'll be enough room. I hope there'll be enough room. Otherwise we're in trouble. But one house will be out of range of the church. Oh, the frost is coming. Oh yes, can we do this? Let's do that. Upgrade it. There we go. I feel like being able to cut down these trees will help us greatly in the long run. It looks like we could put a sawmill there. We have the workforce. We could maybe get running on that, right? Be resources. Sawmill. There we go. We put it there. There's quite a few trees, right? There. No, there. Do it there. What happened? Oh, the trapper's cabin. Cabin, even. Alright, guys. I may have muted myself towards the end of the... I do it every now and again, don't I? Almost every week lately. No, it's not almost every week. I'll tell you what it is. I've got a tickly cough. And so I have to keep muting myself. Awkward. Anyhow. As you saw, we collected a bunch of resources. Hopefully I didn't mute too much. I paused it. Frosty weather is upon us. We'll probably find out in the next episode what that's all about. Our steel is almost full. However, we're going to prepare a whole bunch of generator materials, and so that steel will go down rapidly. Wood wise, same thing. We got research to do and things like that. We could even put some structural profiles in, perhaps a second warehouse, and we'll store lots of wood because we could use the charcoal kiln that we'll research as well. That's what we'll do. So find out what the frosty weather has in store for us, possibly next episode, and until then, take care.